Welcome, future dads and existing dads. Vibe with me as we break down the top 10 essentials for newborn parenting, from crushing fatherhood to balancing the 50-50 household, handling postpartum depression like a boss, and tackling these breastfed babies that just don't take bottles. I got y'all covered. I'll give y'all the in and outs on what helped me, and hopefully it can help you guys, and bring light to a few things they don't tell us. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on that post notification bell so y'all know when I drop the sauce for y'all, alright? Let's get into it. Number 10 on my list is postpartum depression. And I'm putting that first because I feel like it can ease some of the other essentials you face going through these challenging times. Postpartum for dads. That's right, it's a thing. I had to figure out the hard way, but I was able to get through it. So typically when you hear that word postpartum, you instantly think of women, and like, why wouldn't you? With all they go through, their pregnancy, the fact that they can even give birth to a child says it all. An average of 280 days, that's 40 weeks of dealing with morning sickness, being tired, breasts getting sore or swollen, cramps from their uterus basically stretching, mood swings, back aches. The list goes on. And it's like no room for men to feel anything. But these days are different. When I was a kid, it was a lot of broken homes, a lot of fatherless dads, but over the time that has changed. I remember one day picking up my oldest from school and seeing a lot of the dads there. When I was younger, it wasn't like that. It was the mothers for the most part. So I come from a 50-50 household, where me and my wife hold things down. We work opposite shifts. She work nights, I do days. So you can imagine what it's like for her, and vice versa for me. With like all the appointments she have to go to, and one daughter being in school, she still got to haul around 2 kids. So, it can be difficult. Same with me, I come home to kids wanting to eat, wanting to play. Later on, it's bath time, or before that they want their snacks and blah blah blah. Then you gotta, get them ready for bed. So bear with me. I'm telling my story on how I fell into that depression. What's up, baby? So when we had our son, we were home about 3 months. I wasn't worried about going back to work and getting back into rotation. I did have 2 kids already, but what you fail to realize is each kid is different. So for the oldest, it was the easiest. She was like the miracle child. Did everything you can imagine perfect, from like sleeping in the crib all the way to potty training. Like, it was just like one time we showed her, one day, like, she got it. It was that easy. So the middle child was the same, just a few minor changes, but she latched, and she also took the bottle too, just fine. And then comes my son, the one that showed me the other side. They were all attached to my wife, but he was a little different, and he didn't take the bottle. So at night it was rough. It was real rough. Up every 40 minutes, crying, fussing. He would literally wait all night till his mom got home to eat and sleep. Now as a dad, you always got the answers. Well, you hope to. But for him, I didn't. And when a baby cry, you want to fix it. And when you can't, it could drive you crazy. As these sleepless nights are happening, something else was happening in me. it literally took my wife to point it out to me after a couple of times we argued. And the argument would be just me blaming her for his behavior, but she wasn't doing anything wrong. She pointed it out that I was possibly going through, postpartum depression. I didn't take it right away, but when I looked at myself in the mirror, I instantly noticed it. I wasn't eating, obviously not sleeping. I was angry, yelling at my daughters for things that wouldn't even trigger me typically, It got so bad I felt better being away, gone at work, and that was different because home will always be my peace, Well, long story short, when I noticed it, I instantly worked on myself. Whatever I had in me to fix it and get that toxic energy out of me, The only thing that helped me was like hearing my wife saying I was a great dad. That depression had me feeling different. So those words, her support, from picking me up when I was down, helped me get through that. And as time goes by, it gets easier. Him getting, on a better schedule, eating regularly. 4 months in, and we way better than what it was, for the most part. But I realized the depression. I faced it, and I got through it. And it was easier, than it was easier for me. For some people, it can be 10 times worse. People can, from me doing a little research on it, people like men, get abusive, to their partner or even to the baby, so you don't want it to get that bad. So, if it is something that you're possibly facing, if you can't, deal with it yourself, I will seek some professional help, because it's something that's a thing, and it's and it's just a bad energy, and it just makes you something that you're.
You know that I'm worth it, baby. You know that you love me, baby. You know that you want me, baby. You can't leave me just like that. And you know that I need you, baby. I can't lose you, I'll go crazy. You know your heart's where I'm at. You can't lose me, baby. Never seen it coming, girl. Never seen it loving you. Never seen me hurting you. Can I make it up to you? Can I make it up to you? Can I make it up to you?
Make sure y'all subscribe to our music channel. Like everything you hear in these videos, like if it's the instrumentals playing in the background, if it's songs playing, it's all me. Subscribe to that channel off of our YouTube channel.